Okay folks, I got a video for you this afternoon. It's going to be a controversial video, but I want you to put your thinking cap on, and I want you to say, hey, I want to be open to the fact that maybe we've been lied to about some things, which I feel like we have. And so let's get started here. This article is talking about the fact maybe that Jesus' birthday was in March. And I would have never thought this. But there's a lot of things that adds up about it, guys, that you have to understand and you have to see. Now, the only time the sheep would pasture at night was during the spring lambing season. Okay? When the new lambs needed care. In Bethlehem, lambs were set aside for temple sacrifice. Jesus, the Lamb of God, thus was born as the perfect sacrifice. The Hebrew month of Nisan, okay, which means beginning, is the ancient Jewish New Year, the month in which the Exodus from Egypt was originally celebrated as a new beginning. And God spoke to Moses and Aaron in Egypt, and this month is to be for you, this first month of the year, folks. At least one small Jewish community still observes the new year of Nisan the 1st. Rather than the Rosh Hashanah, they say in Nisan, we were redeemed in the past. In Nisan, we are destined to be redeemed again as the Exodus. And folks, this is their words, not ours. This is the words of them. The first Nisan. The birth mirrors the original Old Testament tabernacle that took 9 months from the conception completion, and the world became flesh, and the tabernacle or dwelt among us. Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. A beautiful image of true people. A beautiful image of Christmas, Christ stooping low to draw us into the Holy of Holies. Might Jesus our Redeemer been born on March 20th of Nisan, which his birth doesn't? But please share these Christmas thoughts with other people. And folks, this all makes sense. The time right there and what it says in the Bible, it makes perfect sense. Now, let me go on to show you what else I have seen, and I want you guys to keep in mind that I never had really ever thought this stuff either until now. But guys, I can't deny my own eyes, okay? So let's go on further. Now, Pisces is the symbol of Jesus Christ. You can see the symbol of the fish. Okay? And it's not December the 25th. This is the symbol of the fish. March 20th. I found this on my own. Okay? Now, this opens up another big can of worms for me too. Which, by the way, let me put it to you this way, guys. This zodiac calendar, a lot of people consider this to be demonic and of Satan. Folks, it's not of demonic and of Satan. Satan has perverted this. Jesus used this in the book of Genesis, okay? He used it in the book of Genesis. And it is what it is. This is of God. This has been perverted by the devil. But it is of God. This is the reason why we call Jesus the fish. And it can't be December the 25th, guys. It's February 19th and March 20th is the Pisces. They even admit that Jesus Christ is a Pisces. How can he be a Pisces if he was born on December the 25th? Now, this brings up something else, folks. You see these two fish that are going opposite to one another? You know what that's a symbol of? A man and a woman and the unity of them as a mate. And that really opens up a can of worms for me, folks. Really opens up a can of worms. December the 25th is the birth of Baal the fire god, people. It's the birth of the sun god. It's not the birth of Jesus Christ. This is the devil. The sun god. This is not Jesus. You are not worshiping Jesus' birthday. When you worship December 25th, you are worshiping the sun god, the devil. My birthday is on March 20th, 1972. Same date as Jesus's, and isn't it a coincidence that I am a descendant of the Merovingian kings? Okay? Keep that in mind. The royal bloodline of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Okay? Suggest strongly that Jesus had descending children with Mary Magdalene, and that they were the Merovingian kings. That's what they were. The bloodline was the Merovingian kings. On the basis of the New Testament references cited in the previous article, Hamad shows that the strong, credible evidence of a hereditary bloodline was descended directly from Jesus and Mary Magdalene, the birth of the Son of Man. And there's the two fish again, like I told you. Now, I'm going to show you something that's going to give you undeniable proof of this, guys. Do you see this element right here for Pisces? It says water. See that? Water. Wine is a transformation process. Winemaking is. So if water represents Pisces and the two fish, a man and a woman, and that transformation of the wine, that means the Pisces is transforming, as in the ceremony, the wedding ceremony of turning the water into wine. There they are, two mates, opposite to one another. And so let's talk about the water into wine, guys. The master of the ceremony in Hebrew has to invite the bridegroom to the wedding, okay? And you know as well as I do, let me turn the light on a moment. You know as well as I do that give me one second. That Jesus was invited to this wedding to turn water into wine. And he said, fill the water pots with water, and they filled them to the brim. And he said to them, draw some out and take it to the master of the feast. And they took it, and when the master of the feast had tasted the water that he made wine, and did not know where it came from, but the servants had drawn it from the water, the master of the feast called the bridegroom and said, every man at the beginning sets out good wine, and when the guests have well drunk, then the inferior. And you the bridegroom, you. Who is the bridegroom all throughout the Bible, folks? Jesus. You, the bridegroom, have kept the best wine out for last. And what was he doing? He was changing water into wine. Water represents Pisces. Pisces represents two fish, man and woman. And the wine represents a transformation of two people joining together as one. Okay? This was Jesus Christ. This was his ceremony to be married. That's why Mary said that we were out of wine, because she was preparing his wedding. It's definite proof, guys. Now, here's when it even gets even more interesting. Magdalene. Mary Magdalene means tower. Means tower. So when you go to the parable of the vine dressers in the tower and the wicked vine dressers, and they didn't do what they were supposed to do in Luke, or in Matthew rather, and Jesus had to appoint new vine dressers later on, after he even sent his own son and they killed him. Which that's already happened, folks. He sent one of his sons to them and they killed him, or they didn't kill him yet, but they wouldn't partake in what he had to say to them, okay? Telling you the truth, folks, I can't tell you any more than that. There's been a visit already made to these people and they didn't take to it, okay? He will appoint new people, new vine dressers. This tower in the parable of the tower and the winepress, this tower is his blood lineage to Mary Magdalene. It's what it is, guys. Magdalene in Hebrew means watchtower. That's what it means. So it was his own blood lineage he was talking about in that parable. That he's going to have to appoint new vine dressers because his own blood lineage didn't do what he was supposed to do. So the betrayal runs even deeper than you think, man. Now, when it comes down to Prince William, isn't it awfully odd that these bloodlines that he has right here is the 13th bloodline is the Merovingian, and it's wrote in instead of being permanent in that entire setup. And that's not by accident, guys. You see it right here, don't you? The Merovingian. You know why that it's wrote in like that in red? Because it's not always been there, folks. And Lady Diana was brought over for one reason, and that was to complete a bloodline that went along that they had missing to declare William the Mashiach ben David by the Sanhedrin of the Council of 70 of Jerusalem. And that one bloodline of the Merovingians was Jesus Christ, folks. That's the Jesus Christ bloodline of the Merovingian kings. Now he has a new coat of arms. And this new coat of arms, Prince William, it displays some things that has never been displayed before, folks, in any previous coat of arms by the Windsor Palace, aka the Saxe-Coburg-Golgotha bloodline, okay? And as you can see right here, here is the blue belt of King Arthur. And this is the Liber harp of King David. I don't care what they have to say on here about what it is or an Irish harp. It's the harp of King David, folks. This is the blue belt of King Arthur and the Merovingian kings. Never been there before. And this is the new coat of arms he has, okay? You can see it again for yourself. You've got the little horn right here. The white horse represents the tribe of Dan. You've got the blue Merovingian bloodline belt of King Arthur and the Merovingian kings. The Liber harp of King David. You've got the feet of a bear, the mouth of a lion, and the body of a leopard. It's all there, guys. Every bit of it is. To be declared the Messiah or false Messiah. There is my coat of arms. You see the blue bloodline, the blue Merovingian king bloodline belt of Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene. Same thing. Blue belt. Right there it is. Same thing. That's what had to come over, folks, in order for his blood lineage to be complete. And that's why that this was wrote in, because it wasn't always there. But it's there now, isn't it? And that's why that you see it wrote in there. I didn't put that in there, folks. I didn't make this article. They did. You see it. Not always been there, but it's there now, ever since Princess Diana. Okay? The blue bloodline belt of King Arthur and the Merovingian kings. This is his new bloodline belt. Or a coat of arms, rather. There you go, folks. 11 bloodlines of the pharaohs of the dragon. Or 12 rather. 12 bloodlines of the dragon. One bloodline of Jesus Christ spells the man of sin. I'm telling you the truth, folks. Not lying to you. This is who I'm telling you it is. And this is the pyramid of the founder of the Jehovah's Witnesses. And folks, he was a Merovingian king, Russell. And guess what? This watchtower, this means a descendant of Mary Magdalene. And guess what else? I didn't know this. You're looking right here at the symbol of the Holy Grail. Symbol of the Merovingian kings in the watchtower, Mary Magdalene. Folks, this tells me in many, many, many ways that the Jehovah's Witnesses has been right about this whole thing all along. The March 20th date of Jesus Christ, that's what they believe. This watchtower, they believe they're the descendants of the 144,000. That's what they believe. They probably are. This proves a whole lot. It proves a whole lot. It does. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, it proves a lot. Look at this, folks. This is a picture of Prince William. Okay? Uh-oh, hang on. What is this we see behind them, folks? The dragon? You see it for yourself. The dragon. I didn't make this up. There it is. That's an article that came right out of the Sun Times magazine. The sun, yeah. The sun god, yeah. Makes sense. But you know who they are. The sun god, the devil. Look at that. I didn't make that up. That's in the picture. So there you have it. Leave your comments in the section below. This may not make it to YouTube. I don't know. But God tells me for some reason that it will make it. Just like Paul said, I shall give them strong delusion that they should believe the lie. And I believe they will. This is going to make it to you. And it's going to make it to you this afternoon. And this is the truth, folks. I don't lie about any of this stuff. This is things that the Holy Spirit has showed me. Leave your comments and let me know what you think, because some of these things are things that never came to me before that have came to me as of late. And I want to know what you have to say about them. Thank you for watching my video.